Hi there, we're working on a 16 by 20 inch canvas in 100-degree heat. We are legitimately nuts. This is my turntable. This is my white wet paint. This is my awesome Good Grip spatula from Good Grips. Now available on Amazon. No, I'm not a representative. I just think you guys really ought to have one of these because it works really well. My glasses are actually on my head, although I do notice there is a splodge of paint right in the middle of one of my lenses. That's not very clever of me. Alright, well, my plan for today is to repeat something I've done recently in some form or another, and that was working on two 14 by 14 inch canvases. I really like that size, by the way, and filling my little cream containers, cut up cream bottoms. I mentioned it was hot. My brain may seize. It'll probably melt. No doubt about it, actually. I'm not going to try and do my edges right now. I tried to pull the camera back as far as I could this time so that you could see more of what was going on as I did this. I expect to make one, maybe two of those containers in a second. It seems like it would have been a good idea for me to figure out where I wanted to put this down. I guess I can do it right there. As long as everything else doesn't fall down. Alright, I'm going to save that spatula. I don't know why. Make a little room. I've got edge catchers ready. And it occurs to me that paint may decide to roll away because my surface behind me is not level. That is okay. And I am going to do something I don't usually do because I've been liking the effect of the white lately. And in spite of the fact that I really don't need much of it. And I'm trying to make up my mind too if I'm going to use the blaster silicone or not. Blaster silicone is what I use, a spritz of that, whenever I use silicone lately. I want this to be a really simple palette. I don't know exactly why I'm making 2 cups because I don't really expect that I'm going to need 2 cups. But I am going to splooge that down into that white so it has a temptation to make some interesting patterns. And I did not clean my tip out. And I'm going to need to do that at some point in time, relatively soon. The timer is set. We have 20 minutes before the camera shuts off. I'm loving that color combination. That's making me happy. I think we'll be doing that again. I'm going to get that white out of here because I don't think I'll be using it again. It'd be good to find a cap. I wonder what I did with that. No splooges allowed. Really? You're going to be like, there we go. Bye-bye. Splooges gone. Now, I've explained myself before that I'm willing to put weird colors with purple because I like fuchsia plants. And I also like this dark blue that I don't use very often. And I did put that white away, but I think it's coming back out again. And I'm going to have some red, and I'm going to have some black, and then I'm going to call it good. Down to the bottom with you. And of course, I think I'm going to actually, I'm going to use some of that. Yep, because I can. Not because I should, but because I can. I like that. I said I like that white, but I think I'm going to replace that idea of white with pearl. Does it seem like I'm in a rush? Yeah, it kind of does, because it's really stupid hot out here. I'm going to use that pearl. What else? I like that orange. Poppin' fresh orange. Okay. I don't know if that other color is going to be safe there or not. I've got damp rags to wipe my tools off with. I use spatulas sometimes. I'm not necessarily going to use one right now, but I don't have a lot of time left. So it's sort of like time to think fast on my feet. If I need that, I'll use it. And if I don't, I'll try and integrate it into my next painting, which I'm hoping is going to be a swipe. So pardon me for taking a moment to do this while I can. I think more paint in there will keep it fresher longer. There's my white cap. You've been looking at that going, ha ha ha, she doesn't see it. Anyway, so, whoops. Okay, just ignore that whoops. So, still fresh, nice white canvas, and lots of paint. And do I go tip it up this way and start at the bottom and pour up halfway at an odd angle? Why don't we find out what that is and remove it, whatever that is. Are there any more of those? Why are they there? I don't know, but it won't make any difference in a minute. I promise. I'm going up from the middle. And around, and I think I'm going to take everything that's in my cup. Bottom, cup I say, but carton. Now, I'm not necessarily going to add anything from a squeeze bottle, but if I don't like it, I can, and I will. Somewhere here is a bucket. Yay! Now that bucket has all of my swipe rags and tools in the bottom. Oh, that's nice. You know what? That's encouraging me, because there is no silicone in this. By the way, I was going to put some in. Why bother as long as you can see cells? This might be the perfect opportunity to put some Rain-X on there and watch cells expand. Or I could just leave it right like this and we could call it good. Hey, 13 minutes and 58 seconds. We're all good. No, I'm going to actually let this go. And I think I'm going to grab an edge catcher. I've got them. Why not use them? Do I want a huge one? Not necessarily. Come on, let me pick you up. Now, that is not very big. It's got some nice stuff on. Here's the one I was using the other day with the holes in it. Holes. Anyway, I still have an interior edge I can hang on to. I'm going to snuggle that edge catcher right up. Let everything run down. And squeeze it back over. And use the paint that's on that edge catcher right now to cover whatever I want. Or scrape off with a spatula. I'm going to look at this for a minute. That's some interesting stuff that black lacy stuff is doing. You can't really see it, the purple one in there. Going this way. Sorry, cutting you out of the picture. I don't mean to do that. I'm going back. I'm going to squeeze that again because it's a perfect tool. I'm going to add some next to it. Have a look at this, see what I want to do. I think I want to go to that other end again, but in the meantime, I'm going to watch it slide. I love these colors together, and these are kind of, sorta, the colors I used the other day. Don't go too far with your edge catcher. Put the painted part of the edge catcher on the part you don't mind having paint on. That's either a bubble or something. Whatever something was, it's not invited to this party. Ooh! I guess I finally found that hole. Okay. Well, that's good enough reason for me to let that paint go all the way to the end right there right now. And squeeze it back and let it go. Oh, I don't want to lose the pretty black cells. Okay, well, I am pretty happy with that. That is very simple. Yeah, relatively speaking. For me, anyway. And what do I want to do? You know what? I really don't want to lose any of this. So I'm going to take what's on my edge catcher and I'm going to use it. I'm going to just keep scraping that off and putting it right here, letting it go over the edge. Use my spatula. I don't even know if I would think that this needed anything particularly like skewering, but I'll have a look in a moment. I still have some time left, and it's kind of a simple shape, and no matter what I could do, so far in this spontaneous moment, I'm not inclined to do much of anything, except for maybe that. And I don't know why I did that. Probably because I wanted to. Not so sure about that. Not one. Hey, my tubing is where it's supposed to be. That is awesome. I'm encouraged to think there may be colors I want to unearth, so I'm going to give a blow for a few minutes. Actually, right now, right there, I see this cool stuff. I have a wet rag to wipe off my skewer and my hands and whatever else I need to wipe off. I'm going to steal some white paint. Oh, I was going to steal some white paint. What I did was make a mess. Okay, look, tools right on the ends of your hand, on the ends of your arms. Yeah, maybe. oh, it's such a tease, because I know there's cool stuff under there, but the cool stuff we've got is still cool, and I don't want to mess with it. I think I do want to put some white on that, making sure it's not the pearl. Put it right around the back while we have time. Blow it right over the edge. Use what I've got, because my edges aren't done there yet. Just tap it into place, hoping I don't have anything schmutzy on my fingers, as I often do, but not in this case, fortunately. So I was very optimistic with that edge catcher and let a bunch of stuff get covered with paint in an area I didn't want it covered. You know, I know, maybe it's just boring for some of you that I'm so impressed with myself occasionally. But sometimes you just got to leave well enough alone. I kind of want something down there though. What do I want down there? I want to see what this will do. Because I can. And I do. I'm going to steal some paint. I'm going to wipe that off really well first though. I don't want any red. And I have some. Let's just join those two together, shall we? With a spiral. No, not really, I'm kidding. I like that. I like all of this. I know that I can do some weird stuff, and maybe I will, because we are here, and these are still experiments all the time. Every time. I can't see really that anything that people refer to as accidental art, which is a very appropriate name, by the way, because basically you're in league with the universe, which is a really cool superhero sounding thing, and doesn't bother me a bit. I'm in concert with the universe. Wait, I'm busy. Oh, I don't want to do anything to ruin this. This is just gorgeous for me. Alright, well, as soon as I'm done with you guys, I'm going to touch up my edges with white. And in the meantime, as simple as it seems, I'm just going to hit it again. Because I did have some bubbles the other day. Indistinguishable from bug parts, by the way. Because my paintings dried with bugs in the room, and it wasn't very convenient. So now I have texture. Oh, this is just beautiful. I'm so loving this. I'm very happy to do this again in a minute, actually. Very cool. Which is not what the day is. It's like very hot, and I'm pleased as heck that I can still make cells on such a hot day, because I was under the impression recently that I could not do that. Ooh, watch these. These are just popping. Maybe I'll do the Rain-X thing on the next one so I can see how that works. Start small, Rain-X, let the cells get bigger, and before my white paint sets up anymore, I want to do my edges. So, convenient or not for you guys, I'm going to say goodbye in a minute. Let's see how big I can make that. That's pretty big. Let's go back a little. Okay, is that square? Yeah. That's cool. That's slick. I'm happy. That's classy. That's classic. It's not too many colors. It's just exactly what I wanted. Although I do see something over there. Never mind me. Okay. I'll see you in the next video, and I'm going to go take 5 minutes inside and cool off, and maybe the same for my camera. So y'all take care, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Hope you had fun. I know I did.